knack of knocking the ball around, but they're also strong. They seem physically very strong. Moving the ball around the right-hand side of the Darlington defence, and another corner. I think it comes off Bascom or Watson there. So the third corner of the game for Lynn.
Now Campbell's been standing out for these, but now he's been asked to go back into the.
In comes the corner. It's got the far post, and it's all the way through. Is that Gash, or it's one of the centre halves? You can see if he turns round. No, it's one of the centre halves. It's 5. I think it's Fryatt. Just luckily for Darlo, it was straight down Elliott's throat, he's didn't make a brilliant. He saved the ball, but the clearance was helped out by his defenders. And then the clearance has come, but it's back with Lynn again, and Lynn are playing the ball, looking out wide. Are they talking to each other? Is Atkinson talking to Elliott? Needs to be talking to his defence there.
It's probably he's given the instructions to change things a little bit with the wingers swapping over.
Ball's moving forward for Lynn. They're running through the midfield and nobody's closing them down.
I can shoot like that all day for me. It's going to be that missing by that much.
Ball sprayed out by Elliott, but it's not going to find Rivers, but it's found Watson. Watson has a nice ball, drops it to Will in midfield, and the ball's found Campbell. It was O'Neill, and he's made him find the ball out to Atkinson. Atkinson's found Thompson, and Darlo have their first corner of the game.
Now that was better, Michael, because we actually knocked the ball around. That is what we've been good at this season. When we get there's a lovely cushioned header here from Watson to set away for Hatfield to knock it to Campbell. Campbell straight out the wing. The ball's then played down for Tomo, and he wins the corner.
Just finds O'Neill, just goes around the girder there. Campbell keeps it, and he finds out our centre midfielder, puts it into the box. Campbell, but it comes back out again, and then Will gets a shot in.
Oh, yeah. Great
shot there by Hatfield, and that's another corner. Dipping shot. Keeper seemed to make hard work of it, because then it was straight at him.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, folks, we've got metal girders in front of both goals here. We're having to dodge our heads either side. But I just saw Will Hatfield. That sat up nicely, and
now it's with Lang. Plays it into Hatfield. Got to be tighter with those balls. You're playing a ball right into the middle where all the bodies are. You can't just be too sloppy with it. Ball now with Rivers. Watson plays it down the channel. That's not a bad ball. O'Neill just on his heels. Should have been anticipating that ball better, that it was going to go down the channel. The clearance comes only as far as Bascom, but he can only head it back into the hands of the midfield of Lynn, and then they played a lovely ball forward, and it's the number 8 there, I think it's Payne, who's managing to keep it in, and he plays the ball over, and it finds Payne. Payne gets a shot away.
We've actually had some possession, and we look a lot better in the last 5 minutes than we've done in the previous 20 or so that's gone on.
Oh, absolutely, no question. We've come in, and there's a chance for Jarrett Rivers, who's mistaken the Lynn defence, just holding on to the ball too many times. So anyway, here's the free kick. It's Jarrett Rivers on the Darlington right, so his right foot out swinging, finds Heaton. He had a free header, but it was too high even for him. It finds Hatfield. He's going to find it. He's going to ping it back in again. Pace finds Heaton. Oh, and it doesn't able to get rid of it, and it cleared. But Lynn clear the ball, and they find a blue shirt, and the blue shirt's holding the ball, and he's played a lovely ball out to the right hand side. Oh no, and a foul there from Hatfield. It's a poor decision by Hatfield. It's not. They do seem a bit volatile. It was not a great challenge.
Yeah, I think Hatfield there missed. I could see what he was trying to do, but the ball was always going to run faster than he was, and he slid in and he's caught the lad. I think he could have let that lad run on the ball because the ball was going out the way.
Yeah, he didn't need to do that.
He didn't need to do that.
Well, that would make sense. Anyway, here's the free kick, which Aaron Jones is going to take it, and it just has a shot, but it's now he's here. Hatfield looking for his options, and he plays down the channel for Campbell, who made a good run for him there, and he's won his club. He's won his makes another corner. That puts Darlo at 4-3 ahead on the corner count. So up goes Heaton and Lang.
Great ball from Hatfield to set Campbell away there.
See, for me, this is a huge gap in our abilities. We don't convert any corners, which has to be produce 5 or 6 goals a season. Heaton just wins the ball there. Almost proves me wrong.
You keep saying that, Michael, because he got a good connection. Seeing he was battling against Gash there. He was really pushing him, but he got his header goal bound. And one of the defenders. I say I'm looking beyond a big. No, at the moment. Well, there was that one where Elliot did had to palm it out, and we had to clear it, didn't we? Because he got the header in the first few minutes.
So we'll say 1-1 on.
Yeah. But we definitely getting ourselves into this game. But they are dangerous. There's no doubt about it. They're dangerous.
Oh no, absolutely. But they've dropped off, definitely, that 10-15%. Now that well played by O'Neill, finds Campbell, almost gets it out to Thompson. Thompson's going to beat the keeper. He plays it out to Campbell. Oh, great defending there.
Best opportunity of the game, and it wasn't just it fell for them. They created that, and it's yet another corner for Darlo. We really are starting. This is what I like when we played on the deck like this, playing the triangles. This is what we're good at, and that was brilliant by O'Neill. Held it up and just turned it on the blind side out to Campbell. Brilliant.
Well, it started from their mistake, but yeah, absolutely. But we made it. Here comes a corner, comes in, header by Lang. Keeper saves it on the line. That's definitely a Darlo chance there. The ball goes all the way up to halfway line, but Atkinson sees it out. Oh, and we don't like the look of that. Lang stretching there. It's just feeling his calf muscle there.
Actually, I think it was Atkinson. I think he is on his ankle. I thought the way he'd gone there.
Goal kick's now going to be taken by Chris Elliott. So there's Allison gloves. He's got a bad goal kick on him. It's got some distance, and it's managed to bounce, and it's found its way to Campbell. Defending won't be happy with that, but Jarrett does his step over, gets a crossover, finds Campbell. He flicks it into the air and tries to nip it into the corner, but it just goes wide.
Lovely play from Jarrett Rivers again there, and he flicked the ball in. And to be honest, Campbell did it ever so well to try and get that ball and OK goes over the bar. But if he stepped over it, I thought O'Neill was in just a little bit of a better position to sweep that in.
He was, I thought that, yeah, but you're right. From our eye line, it looked like it was going straight to O'Neill. Although with his back to goal. Ball pumped into the box by Lynn, and the 10 gets in, and there it is, the first goal for Kings Lynn, and it's the number 10, Chris Henderson, who gets it, and he scores after 5 minutes. Mistake at the back. But there you go, there's the cheap mistake at the back. It's given them a ball's got through to the number 10, who's completely clean through in the penalty box. And he buries it under the keeper. And the age-old story of the work done unravelled. Yeah. There we go. Let's see what this does to the change in the team. Will this give Lynn the confidence and get them back and dominating? Oh, but a mistake by the centre half. But he's found Thompson, and it's Campbell. He's got to the edge of the box, and that's a penalty. No way. No way. He left his leg out there, the centre half. Campbell made the most, though, don't deny that. But
yeah, there was definite contact there.
Definite contact.
Yeah, the Kings Lynn press around us are saying the same. Cannot believe the referee has given that as a red.
Now it's sprayed out. Now it's Lynn just keeping possession. This must be 15 odd passes. There's a free kick on the edge of the box there as Jordan Watson brings down Clunnan. Is that a yellow card?
I think it's is it Watson being given that one?
I think it is. Free kick, it's on the other side. It's a right-footed in-swinger. Ooh, that's looked closer from here than it probably. I don't know how to see whether it was close, but it was going wide.
He just knew that was going to be sailing wide, which thankfully it did. But again, it's like the first time. We've just got to now get hold of the ball again, start and play it around, take the sting out of the game, and then end this half like we ended the first half.
Well, it's not looking like the minute. A simple ball over the top, and the number 10's through, and it's a second goal, and it's Henderson again. A simple ball over the top, and the Darlington defence is breached. How'd you talk that one through, Andrew?
Well, it pretty much that was identical to the first one, in the fact that the ball was played through. Henderson just too quick for Heaton there, and he just toe pokes it past Elliott into the far corner again, on a very similar basis to the first goal.
Whereas Lynn are looking comfortable on the ball. And there seems to be room in that midfield now. Now they're moving down the right-hand side with Sam Kelly. Puts the ball across, and it wasn't far away from Chris Henderson there. I think he was, his eyes were opening wide to see that chance of a hat-trick. Now it's with Bascom. But again, you look at that midfield as a snapshot, and there's more blue in there than there is red. And now, but a good ball played out to Donowa. Plays it, gets a shot in. We actually have a number 9, but that is the golden ticket. Ball dinked forward for Gash there, but it's cut out. And offside as well, as Andrew's pointed out.
No, everybody says we do need that person to knock it in the back of the net, because we do play a lot of really attractive approach play, and we do look threatening, but we just don't put enough of those attempts in the back of the net.
And a jip from Josh Eaton. Oh, and he just hit the crossbar from his own half. Wow, what a strike there from Josh Eaton, and he put his hands on his head, looked to the bench.
He went for it, Michael. That was not just a cross. He actually went for it. The keeper was well off his line.
He was well off his line. It was worth a punt. It was a slightly bizarre moment there. Now it's Chris Henderson coming forward again. He's in the corner spot as we're coming up to the last 10 minutes of this game here. With Kings Lynn 2 goals to the good, thanks to Chris Henderson being put clean through twice. Again, the defensive lapses costing Darlington dearly. Ball whipped into the box. It's good for Gash, and he has a complete free header. And is that Heaton just nowhere near him? And the problem is we can't put Galbraith on because he's carrying an injury, which is why he's being put down anyway. If we had another player, he probably wouldn't have been on the bench. So we are on our knees, players-wise.
I think the lads have faith in their ability, and I think that when they're training, they're knocking the ball around this. You can see that they are comfortable with the ball. All of them want the ball, but as you say, it's got to be perfect. It's all right in training and stuff, but it's a bit different when you've got a 6 foot bloke closing you down, putting you under real pressure.
Absolutely, he's the left wing back for Lynn, putting the ball in the box, and Darlington not dealing with it very well. It goes all the way across to Jarrett Rivers, and again, even that clearance is put back, and a shot comes in from the substitute for Lynn, and Chris Elliott's had to get his hands to it.
I think that was going over anyway, Mike. From the angle on there, looking at that, I mean, Elliott wasn't to know that.
And I just wonder, that puts an awful lot of pressure on everybody. When it works, it can work brilliantly. Then there's the final whistle here at the Walks as the Kings Lynn fans come to their feet to applaud their team for a good afternoon's work. That's 4 wins on the trot now for Kings Lynn, and they are sitting pretty second, 1 point behind York. But the bigger question, Andrew, is what next for Darlington? We're playing against Blythe, who I would imagine are bottom of the league. Yep, they are bottom with 1 point on Wednesday. Is this the best time we can possibly ask to play against Blythe? To try and get some confidence up?
It is, because we need to bounce back. We need to knock a few goals in. We create some nice stuff, but we just don't finish them off.